你敢相信，眼前的这名女子还是一名学生？然而她在过去1年之内盗取正在工作的商店里1500美元的服装。警察问她为什么要盗窃，女子回答让人觉得真实又无赖。她是自己不想值钱。商店里的防损员发现有东西丢失，经过调查，发现是21岁的店员玛丽，随后报了警。面对警察的询问，玛丽承认了盗窃行为，她归还了大约700美元的商品。虽然她归还了一些商品，但是她还是被指控有重大盗窃罪。让我们跟随警方的摄像头去看一下当时的情况。
She never more.
This whole pile?
Yes, sir. So it's 26 items valued at $750, $70 before tax. However, it is under in each separate occasion. She never took this all. Like, this is over an extended period of time. So if you guys wanted to go about it for a theft, then you can. I understand the state law, so if you guys need to handle it a different way, I understand as well. She did write us a statement explaining like what happened and like the why she took it, but there is other stuff she was unable to return, which the company will not prosecute on that because we don't have the merch. But
gotcha. And this, you found out all this today, I guess, or
we've been conducting an investigation.
警察赶到现场的时候，服装店的防损员正在核实丢失的衣服。玛丽在过去1年之内盗取了55件服装，价值1500美元。今天她归还了700美元的商品。玛丽并不是一次性盗取了1500美元的服装，而是在1年之内累计盗取了这么多服装。现在商店指控玛丽犯有盗窃罪。
Are hereby trespassed from all Abercrombie and Fitch properties, including Abercrombie and Hollister for 2 years. If you agree to that, please just sign.
Alright, Marie, go ahead and just stand up for me in the meantime. I'm just going to put you in handcuffs and then just kind of explain to you what's going on, okay?
警方随后给玛丽戴上了手铐，准备将她带回警察局。
Okay, you can have a seat. Alright, so I'm going to just read you your Miranda warnings, okay, because obviously you're not free to go, and I got some questions for you. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand everything that I've explained to you? Okay.
警察给玛丽宣读完了她所拥有的权利。警察要核对玛丽之前写好的一份声明，这份声明是被强迫的，还是她自愿写的？如果是她自愿写的，声明里面的内容是否完全真实？
That was a lot of stuff on that list. Did you like keep a log of everything, like when you were stealing it, or?
No, it's just like.
Because that's like a big list of items. I know some of which like you didn't return, which is fine.
Yeah.
But like it's actually like surprising that you actually remembered everything what it was, because it's like completely itemized. So.
I mean, before I wrote that down, we like talked about it for a bit. I've been working here for like a year and a half at this point.
Okay, so last year around like December time. Is when you started?
Well, I guess technically 2 years ago in 2023.
Okay.
In August or September.
August of 2023, okay.
Yeah.
And is that when you started stealing things from the store? When was like the first thing that you did?
I don't remember the first. Probably something like small, like a tank top. And then I think it was like 2 months into me being hired here.
Okay. And it says that when you were stealing stuff, you would use like a water bottle or something?
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I have a thermal water bottle, so you can't see through it. So I'll just like put stuff in there.
You would put it in the water bottle. How big is a water bottle?
It's like a 24-ounce Hydro Flask. Like it's kind of thin.
Okay, and each time, was it always that with that, or were there other methods in how you things?
That, or just wearing stuff under my clothes.
Okay. Approximately, do you know how many items that you've stolen in the store?
50 something.
Okay, and in total value, could you estimate how much that was?
We estimated it out to about 1,500, I think. Just
okay.
1,500.
But today you returned. Do you know how many things that you returned today?
Yeah, about $700 something worth of stuff, but $400 something worth of what they can like resell again.
Okay. Well, why wouldn't they be able to resell the other stuff?
It's been worn.
Oh, okay. Understand. Okay.
看来玛丽并不是因为得手一次后就心存侥幸，随后开始频繁盗窃，每一次都偷取价值小额的衣服，而且还把衣服装到水杯里，不容易被人察觉。但是他这种侥幸的心理总有一天会暴露。大家刚才也听到了，警察问玛丽为什么要偷这些衣服，玛丽说因为她不想付钱。这个理由非常的真实，又非常的无耻。玛丽偷衣服的视频已经被服装店拍摄到，服装店将这些视频证据交给了警察。
Okay. The stuff that you weren't able to retrieve, why weren't you able to?
I'm here for college, but my hometown is Orlando, so that's like, it's just at my house.
So the remainder of the items that aren't here today that you returned are like at your house?
Copy South Florida, South Carolina tag.
And how did they find out that you
I have
were
a camera.
Foxtrot Whiskey
Okay, and then
0934 FWS.
did they call you in today?
Blue
And-
I just
BMW.
worked today, so I just came in
And what did they tell you today? Loss prevention, what did they talk to you about today? Was this your first time hearing about this or?
yeah,
Okay, and what did they say to you today?
they just told me to sit down and we started talking about loss prevention and that they know I've been stealing and then
And this statement that you wrote was voluntarily on your own?
I mean, it was guided, but it's all true and like I would have said that.
When you say guided, what do you mean?
Like he asked me questions kind of in like a template format, like okay, the first thing you want to write is your name. How long
Oh, so just kind of explaining how like the statement goes?
Yeah.
Okay, but everything that you wrote done voluntarily, correct?
Peter Amposelli.
Okay.
Somewhere they get.
All right. You have anything else that you want to add to the statement? Or anything that you think is important for later on? I know it says in here that you're apologetic and stuff, but unfortunately they do want to prosecute, so we do have to go through that process. I'll kind of explain to you where we go from here afterwards, but being that it's a little over $700, $750, unfortunately you'll probably have to go take the ride today to jail, okay?
玛丽现在还在上大学，相当于是在这家服装店勤工俭学，没想到居然撤走了小偷小摸。在警察初步询问完玛丽后，真是比较的讽刺。玛丽居然还是学法律的，没想到竟然做违背法律和道德的事。警察今天要给她上人生的第一课。不过玛丽面对警察非常的淡定，没有进行激烈的反抗，也没有狡辩，她对她所做的事都予以承认。她承认自己没钱，所以才偷这些衣服。对于这么丢脸的事，玛丽居然还不介意警察联系她的父母。
No one at the store knows about this situation. That's all we had.
Okay, is that something I can get a copy of?
You can, if you want this case report that we have right here, you can take it, sir.
So right now I'm just waiting for a female officer to get here because they gotta search you. We're not allowed to.
Okay.
And then I'll walk you out to my car. We'll try and do the paperwork and get you up there as soon as you can. That way you can get out in the morning, okay?
Okay.
You said you're 21?
Yes.
Okay.
You said you're in school? What school?
Florida Atlantic University.
What are you studying?
Criminal justice.
What are you trying to do? Law enforcement or a lawyer or?
Right now I'm thinking maybe like something with domestic.
Okay. Look, this ain't the end of the world, right? So you're being charged with it, right? You go through the court process. You go through the whole ordeal. You might be able to get this corrected, depending on what the judge sees, and obviously you're a student and stuff. Just take this as a life lesson learned, right? You seem like a great kid, made some bad decisions, and you're in this position now, right? You have nobody else but to blame but yourself, unfortunately. Sometimes when it seems too good to be true, like I'm sure the first few items were like, oh wow, it's easy, right? I kept on going. There's a reason why people get caught. There's a reason why there's police officers. People get caught all the time because it goes on forever. But this is not bad, because there's other people that steal more valuable things, and they're probably looking at a little bit longer, sentences and things like that, because they do it so often, they get caught so often. Again, you seem like a great kid. You just made a stupid decision, and hopefully this ends here. I'm sure your parents are gonna be pissed, and you're 21. You don't have to tell them, but you're getting arrested. You're probably gonna need a lawyer and stuff, when you go to court. You gonna tell your parents?
Yeah. Do I get an opportunity to use my phone at any point?
Not now, but probably when you get up to county jail, you'll be able to make a phone call. And then depending on how this officer is, you can request a phone call. We don't have to give you a phone call. But again, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't get a phone call. You've been cooperative. You're not, give us a hard time. Again, we're just doing our jobs at the end of the day. So I don't see why not. And when was the last time you stole something? Yesterday?
Yeah. And before that, it was a while.
Okay. And obviously, what's done is done, but what made you think it was a good idea?
Just I could save the money and then not getting caught after the first couple of times. I'm I could really save money from doing it.
No, I get it. It's opportunity, right? You see the opportunity and you get away with it for a few times, and probably a lot of times, and just caught up. And a lot of this stuff is for yourself, and I'm sure you got stuff for your friends and family and stuff as gifts. But again, hopefully this is the last time. Is this your first job?
No.
Where'd you work before this?
My first job, I've been working since I was 16. So before this, directly before this, was American Eagle, and I never stole from there.
A female officer arrives to search Marie before she is transported to jail.
You want to do me a favor, just standing up?
Yeah.
在等待一会儿之后，一名女警官赶到了现场。因为玛丽是女性，在被送到监狱之前，需要女警官对她进行搜身。去监狱之前，身上不能够有任何伤害警察或者是伤害自己的东西。警察检查的比较仔细，搜查了玛丽的袜子和鞋。玛丽身上的饰品被取了下来，随后准备带她去警察局。玛丽最终被指控犯盗窃罪。
Yeah, I haven't done one of those.
I gave him the option. Just want to throw that out there.
Sorry, let me just take this one.
Right there, sir.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if you want to. We'll come up with a property.
Favor, just sit down. You're gonna take your shoes off.
That black bag is yours? You want it?
Yes, please. Is this hot sauce? I got you. I'll do it for you.
One day work is great. I got half a day. One day. What time?
Same way we came in?
Call out.
One second.
So, all right, it's not gonna go off, right? One way to find out, right? You got scared, huh? You thought it was. Hey, I tell you, I get rid of that shit.
The what? Oh, you did? What'd you get?
Performance.
Oh, they're gonna see your shit. Model 3 or
Why?
why?
Fast.
and they're all full-time credit. So I get it.
The leasing for
Good.
I recommend it. You get the most wax, it's great.
well, the leasing for that